Hi everyone, this is Carol Ann Speaks the State of Her World on Saturday, February 4th, 2023. So what is it? Good, bad, or indifferent? All three. The coronavirus is out there. You have to wear a mask, practice social distancing, when to get the vaccine when it's right for you. Okay, now, and it's very strange. I just want to look back at some of the things that happened the other day. The Republicans in the House of Representatives oust Representative Ilhan Omar from the House Foreign Affairs Committee. Why? They're accused of anti-Semitism. However, their wonderful Republican members, let's say Boebert and Green, are guilty of the same. She's guilty, then they are guilty too. So I don't understand why they're not ousted. And they're Boebert and Green. They're ousted for threatening people and being very uncooperative during keeping the Capitol safe. And they have issued a lot of statements and terrible things. In the House and other speaking engagements. So if she is guilty, then they are more guilty. Yes. Okay. Uh, now, also Representative Alexandria Ocasio Cortez, she's from New York. Um, she says that the member of the Republican caucus threatened her life, and the Republican caucus rewarded him with one of the most prestigious committee assignments in this Congress. So don't tell me this is about inconsistency. This is about a condemnation of anti-Semitic remarks when you have a member of the Republican caucus who has talked about Jewish space lasers and an entire uh, amount of tropes, and also elevated this person to some of the highest committee assignments in this body. This is about targeting women of color in the United States of America. So don't tell me because I don't get a single because I didn't get a single apology. I agree with you, Congressman Ocasio Cortez. All right, now we have so a lot of stuff having going on. We have this stuff happening where um, Republicans and conservatives don't want to acknowledge the real history of the United States. They're attacking what they call critical race theory. They're attacking transgender people. They're doing all kinds of stuff, and they don't want real history to be taught. They don't want the real history of the United States taught about slavery and white supremacy and all kinds of stuff. So I was 16, 19. They're very against teaching the real history of the world uh, because they want people to think that white Christians are the best and black people and Latin American people are not. So we don't want to teach history as it really occurred because then they feel threatened. Now, I'm thinking eventually, well, in Israel was created as a Jewish state in 1948 after World War II. And I wonder how they're addressing teaching of history in Israel, the treatment of the Palestinians, about the efforts to round them up and deport them to some place or putting them into refugee camps. So, how are they treating the real history of Israel and all of its peoples? Where no, right now they're not acknowledging the existence of a Palestinian culture, of an Arab culture. No. So I don't know how they're going to deal with this in the future, but their time will come. But in this country, we know what the real history of the United States is. We know that we have a terrible history, a human rights history, um, bringing black people in as to be slaves, and before them bringing indentured servants in to be slaves for a period of time. And then we had the civil rights world, so the Civil War and the civil rights era and all kinds of stuff. What's going on now? So I don't know. People shouldn't be afraid of history. Is history, um, but it should include everything. So if you're going to ban the real history from schools, from courses, we have the internet. You can go on the internet and find anything you want, providing you have a computer and you have internet access. So, okay, so that's what's happening. It's a mess as usual. Now, okay, now so this is an off day. This is Saturday. Thank you for tuning in on Saturday, February 4th, 2023, for another Me or Carolyn Speaks State of the World. I hope you'll join us again in the future. And how about a tiny little song? Close the door, light the lights. We're staying home tonight, far away from the bustle and the bright city lights. Let them all fade away. Just leave us alone, and we'll live in a world of our own. We'll build a world of our own that no one else can share. Our troubles we'll leave far behind us there, and I know we will find such peace of mind when we live in a world of our own. Okay, that was World of Our Own, written by Tom Springfield of the Springfields Folk Group, which included Sister Dusty, who went on to become an international singing star. It was recorded by Dusty and was also recorded by the Seekers. Okay, thank you for tuning in today, Saturday, February 4th, 2023. Hope you come back again. Remember, take care of yourself and others. Remember, kindness goes a long way. Kindness goes a very long way. Thank you. Good night. Stay safe.